Good morning, I'm Jeff. I'm a sewer tech Northwest. Today we're at property address 306 E Sherman Street here in Newburgh. We're located at the right side of the home, just on the backyard side of the fence here. We have a 4-inch ABS cleanout as our point of access. I'm going to insert the camera and check the overall condition and serviceability of the sanitary sewer line. We currently have water running. Here we go. And we'll zero out the camera length counter right here at the base of the cleanout. We'll refer to this spot right here as the point of access. Here we go. Yeah, just above the camera head right here is a tie-in. This is for a secondary clean out here at the rear fence line. And we're going to do a whole bunch of toilet flushes before rolling the camera back in, because there's quite a bit of junk in the line here that kind of damming the pipe up. So give us a better view of everything. And it looks like we do have a small section of clay pipe here that it transitions to, and then it's transitioning here over to 30-34 PVC pipe. Oh, it's a shorter line than I thought it was going to be. It's here at 76 feet. We have reached the main lateral connection. And as best as I can tell here, it looks like it's remaining 4-inch in diameter all the way out. I'm not seeing any real diameter changes here. I'm going to go locate the camera head just to verify where it terminates, and then we'll let the line drain out completely. Alright, located the camera head successfully. The line does in fact go out to there's our alleyway back there, and that's where the line is terminating at. It looks like it's just about all drained out here. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and start reeling back here. The one thing I would recommend doing, in Newburgh, the city generally takes responsibility for a portion of the line. This is a little trickier to figure out because it's going to the alleyway and not the street. So I would just look into where that point is at. A lot of times it's right where either you hit the clay here or the 30-34 PVC pipe. And it's just worth knowing, just so you know how your responsibility is divvied up. Again, that clean out there, if you look to the backyard, it's that second clean out is right up against the fence. guess is your responsibility probably changes right about where the fence line is at. Alright, so it does appear that we do have a belly in the line here. My rule of thumb with bellies is typically once you get at least 5 feet of pipe with at least 1 inch of water, that's where I typically start to see debris collect in the line, and especially things like toilet paper, not just paper towels and stuff that shouldn't be going down there. So this belly pops out here at about, I'll let it settle in here, about 57 feet, and we'll reel back here and measure to the beginning of it. Anyway, right at that breaking point, it is still a livable situation. You just need to be careful as to what you're putting down the line. But it's one of those deals where a smaller belly like this one, for instance, is right at that breaking point. We've got about a 7-foot long section of pipe here with an inch of standing water in it. These become especially concerning when you have little kids in the house that are putting stuff down there that you don't know about, big wads of toilet paper and everything else under the sun. That's where these can be kind of an issue. If you're able to know what's going down the line, you just have adults in the house. Generally, these are not a huge issue, but anyway, I am going to recommend a repair here to correct this. If you don't do a repair on it, just make sure you're being mindful as to what's going down the line. The only thing that should be going down the toilet is folded toilet paper. And as for the kitchen sink, you can put food down it. You just really want to avoid anything that has fats, grease, pouring your cooking oil or your bacon grease down there. Those are your big issues. And there looks like a little bit of grease has collected up on the sidewalls there. That's what that kind of tan stuff is. Anyway, I'm going to go map this out with white paint. We'll have a white X at each end of the belly, and I'll mention the depth here in a moment. Alright, I mapped the belly out in the backyard area. We're at 4 feet 7 inches deep at each end of the belly, which is very indicative of a belly. They should be grading down deeper, deeper, deeper as it goes out. Now, anyway, I do recommend a repair here. If a repair is not done, I would re-scope the line in a year after moving in to get an idea of how that belly is handling your living habits. And from that point, you'll know whether you need to be worried about doing any drain cleaning on it in any kind of regular basis. And if a repair is not done, I would recommend having a hydrojet performed to clear any debris out of here that's in here currently. There's not a ton of it, but it can contribute to other debris collecting in the line. So it's one of those things kind of worth getting out of there if you're not going to do a repair. And again, this is a belly that it's a livable belly. Don't get me wrong, you're not just going to have a backup tomorrow, but if you do things like put paper towels down the line or grease down the sink on a consistent basis, that's where they become a problem. They will build up and then they will block. We are just about to reel the camera out of the line. I think we have some real minor standing water here just out from the clean out. Nothing concerning at all there. Alrighty, well, at this time we do have adequate flow to the main lateral. Although we do have the belly there, we don't have any major debris buildup that's impeding flow in a significant way. But that, again, is because there's not a bunch of debris collected there. If it does start building up, it can hugely affect the flow. So that's why I recommend those be repaired, and you have nothing to worry about at that point. If it clogs up, it's because you're flushing something that really shouldn't be going down the line. Now we're going to try and reverse direction here for just a moment and go back under the basement floor. I don't think there's hardly any pipe. And we're already looking up at the sky there. That light up at the end of the camera there, we're looking up through the roof vent. So that is the extent of the line there. Aside from that belly, and that belly, the pipe's not broken. There's no split joints or anything like that. The pipe's still in good shape. The line is functioning at this time. It is not functioning properly due to that belly there. To keep them functioning, sometimes you do have to do some drain cleaning on maybe every year, maybe every 2 years. It just depends on how you're living. But aside from that belly, the rest of the pipe's in good shape and functioning properly with good flow.